Joey, first of all, glad to have you here with us as you're up in New York right now. But take us through that moment, first of all, that last game against the Rays. Just mentioned you've literally pitched in the first inning all the way through extras this season, but your three batters in that bullpen isn't really kind of in the mindset that you're going to have to make that appearance, and you step up for a nice 3 innings of work.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was definitely a surprise, obviously. I don't even think I was fully awake. I don't even think I finished my Red Bull, but I mean, that's kind of like our whole year. You know, guys are putting in the work and filling in, you know, all the pieces that we need, and, you know, we're getting it done.
Now, Darren Holmes has talked about the relationship that he wanted to instill with the bullpen, and of course that started last year as he was out there with you guys. Now he's in the dugout. Something in particular, though, you, Jorge Lopez, and a few others have talked about going out and pitching, and that's your link to some family that's no longer with you. That's a bond that you guys are very fortunate to share, that the game keeps alive for you. What is that relationship like, not just for you, but for the others that you share that with?
Yeah, I know, you know, baseball, you know, it is our job, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a game, and there's a lot of more important things out there. Family, you know, he's going through a lot. I've been through a lot, and, you know, just being able to talk to him going through these times, you know, you can only understand it if you've gone through it, you know, so you strike someone out, you know, that extra energy might be coming from that, or, you know, that extra couple miles an hour for him especially might be, you know, coming from that side. But, you know, he's dealing with it, but he's doing a good job with it.
You've moved from a couple organizations now, starting out with the Angels, the Diamondbacks, a brief stint, and then you fell in with the Rays before you ultimately called Baltimore home. What have been some of the biggest differences that you've seen along the way?
I mean, baseball is baseball for the most part. You know, guys are great. I've, you know, made a lot of friends over the years. Here, the guys here, the players and the staff are incredible. The team camaraderie is great. The clubhouse is super light. And it's just a fun group of guys.
You mentioned team camaraderie. We know you're a little bit of a golfer. That seems to always be that secondary sport in baseball. What are some of the big golf stops for you now that you guys are kind of finally getting back to full baseball again? You get some of those off days on the road.
Yeah, you know, we get some off days, and we're able to get out there in some courses that we get some hookups at. But, you know, during the season, it's obviously baseball one. Of course, off season, that might be a little different. But we find some time to get out there. But, you know, it's starting to get hot, so that'll definitely slow down. Save it for the off season, but it's good to get out there when we can.
You can't be complaining about the heat. I mean, you're a Florida guy now. You should be used to that already. But something I've loved in particular, you know, your agency is from Florida. You've really kept attached to your roots. And they hooked you up with a shoe designer this season, a local kid who went to Eckerd College. Tell us about these custom cleats that you got to wear on opening day.
Yeah, so we actually found out about it maybe 4 or 5 days before the opening day. I had to go to like a local sporting goods store by my house and buy them. Just because, you know, with all the stuff going on, finding cleats is a little hard. So these are a little old, but I dropped them off to her. She painted them, did all her stuff, wrote her name and a couple like little custom things on the side. Before opening day, I met her down at a coffee shop downtown St. Pete, right by my house. Picked them up and brought them right to the stadium.
And it obviously works. So, Joey, you're having one of the best seasons so far. What are some of your goals that you're fixed on as you move forward?
Honestly, I think I just have one goal, and it's just try to be as consistent as possible. You know, I've played a long time, haven't got the chance to play a lot in the big leagues, but, you know, I'm trying to stay here as long as I can. And I think that's just the name of the game, is consistency. The most you go in and do your job every day and, you know, help the team win, that's kind of all they can ask for, and me as well.